How do you hold both sorrow and anger in the same heartbeat? Unawezaje kuhimili huzuni na hasira kwa moyo mmoja. I remember the first animal I tried to save. Its tiny ribs pressed under my hands like a secret I couldn't let go. Since then I have learned how to patch flesh and stitch skin, but the part I never studied in school is how to stitch the space between people. A space that says some lives come with money, and some do not. Some mornings the clinic fills with thin men and women carrying animals whose legs don't work, whose bellies are empty, whose owners can only whisper a name and hope for a miracle they cannot buy. They stand at the door and look at me like I might be a different kind of machine, someone who can make things right with a small coin or a bandage. I do what I can. I stitch, I clean, I hold a cooling muzzle so an owner can say goodbye. I learn each face as if the name were a prayer. Other times a fancy car pulls up and a polished dog is handed over on a silver leash, fur combed, eyes bright. The owner asks for the best treatment, the fastest cure, the most expensive option. They look at me with the same human need, but it carries a different weight. The tests are paid on the spot, the medicines delivered in boxes with neat labels. I am grateful. Medicine costs money and money keeps the clinic open. But sometimes I feel the weight of a bargain I didn't make. To choose, to balance, to serve both worlds with the same hands. I've learned to sit between those worlds like a bridge that sometimes creaks at night. I count the animals I could not save and the ones who were rescued because someone could pay. The difference is not just bills on a ledger, it's the sound of a child's cry, the bowed head of an old woman, the relieved laugh of a family that can afford to breathe again. Each sound presses into me. Once, after a long day, I found myself speaking softly to a dying dog under that single lamp. I told it about the people who waited outside without money, and about the ones who bribed their way to the front. I didn't know if the dog understood, but speaking made my hands steady. Kuhimili. I whispered, "Be patient." The word felt like a salve for both of us. Maybe the real work isn't only mending bodies. Maybe it's learning how to keep a heart open when the world hands you impossible choices. Maybe it's finding a way to make small acts of mercy spread wider than the money that buys care. So I keep coming in. I keep trading my hours and my skills for broken things and bright things alike. Because in the end, what matters is not which animal had the finest color, but that someone learned to care at all. We rise when compassion meets action.